Hey guys, this is Stachhe, and well, I have a friend of mine. His name is XCat5782X. And well, he made this video about ranting about crap that pisses him off. That made me realize something. I also have crap that pisses me off, so why shouldn't I yell at people about my own problems? So yeah, why don't we do that? This is gonna be a bunch of random stuff that sometimes, every time I think about it, really just gets me insane, pissed off, out of control. Alright, and the first thing is that those goddamn Trix commercials. Alright, you know, if the white rabbit tries to steal a cereal. I just hate it so much. I want to take all those kids and just snap every one of their necks and just throw them in a lake or something. Just want to kill all of them in such a brutal way. Alright, this is amazing. Alright. It's just some Trix rabbit that innocently obtains some cereal or yogurt, depending on what product they're selling, and then he dances around with it because he's retarded or something, and then the kids don't let him eat it. Alright? Why? In the end, they always say, "Silly rabbit, Trix are for kids." How do you do that? It's teaching kids to not share their breakfast, even though that it's pretty odd for a rabbit to be eating cereal, but still. I mean, yeah, we all know it's just a cartoon, but it's still really retarded. I mean, why do you gotta do this? Because every time I see that rabbit fail, just sticks a knife right through my heart. I feel so bad for that poor guy. All he wants is some cereal. Yeah. And that reminds me of that one episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. When they were trapped in a cave and Carlton was talking about the Trix commercials. Yeah, good old Carlton. He's my favorite character. He has a cool dance with the snapping and the happy look on his face. So moving on to one of my next things. There's this one guy on YouTube. It's a friend of mine, but sometimes he can really get on my nerves. And his name is Twilight Larry. Now I know he means well, but he really annoys me sometimes, because it sort of went like this. Well, I forgot what we were fighting about, but we got mad at each other for some reason. And then, he said that he can beat me in Brawl or something. And even though that I previously versed him and beat him every match, even though most of the time he fooled around. And yeah, I fool around with him a lot. And sometimes I fall a lot, and then he takes advantage of that and kills me. Which I really don't care, considering that was not a real match. But anyway, so we versed again, right? All the matches are real. I kill him each time. And I'm just hoping that he'd admit that I did better than him, but no. He just made up some bullshit story that he wasn't trying, and he doesn't try because it's not fun unless you don't try. If I tell any of you guys about that, a 99.9% chance you're not gonna believe it. Alright, and then that gets me on to something else. What is with Brawl? Alright, it's a good game, but there are some things that sort of upset me about it. If you know the cartoon Hero 12, he's a friend of mine, he'll agree with me of what I'm about to say. And in fact, he's probably the one I got the idea from. They did not involve Balloon Fighter in anything. Remember Balloon Fighter? The guy with the balloons that float around? I mean, me and the cartoon Hero 12 both agree that he'd make a great character. But he didn't even get an assist trophy. He did not get one roll in that game. I mean, at least he got the trophy in Melee. I don't know if he has a trophy in Brawl, but come on. Balloon Fighter is getting the old plate of disrespect right now. Yeah, do you know how much I think about that plate of disrespect? Anyway. Yeah, and other things that piss me off about Brawl is that some things take really long to load. But then, when you save your subspace emissary file, it literally takes 0.5 seconds. Alright, it's the fastest saving process I've ever seen. But then every time you boot up the game, it's a 20-second wait. And then when you get into all the masterpieces, yeah, when you get in, it takes really quick. But then when you try to get out, you have to go through another 20-second loading process. And another thing about those masterpieces, the trials are incredibly short. NES games are 30 seconds, then the biggest amount of time is 5 minutes. Wow. I really would have hoped for the longest time would be 30 minutes. 30 minutes I wouldn't like, but it'd be better than 10, 5 minutes. I mean, are you kidding me? Like, come on. And something else about Brawl. The level 9 computers can get really cheap sometimes, and you have to be like pretty good to tolerate it. Cause I mean, like, I play level 7s when I'm like doing level 9 exhibition and all that. That's swoop down to level 7. Just like, I don't waste my time on level 9s. Alright, so then something else to rant about. Let's think here. Ah yes, Guitar Hero 3. They exaggerate all of the songs. Alright? They exaggerate all the songs. Alright? And one thing I figured out about Through the Fire and Flames, some keyboard parts, they made a guitar solo. I don't get it. What do they have against the keyboard? And another thing is that it's crazy, alright? I mean, like, Rock Band made a lot more things fair. Actually, one thing about Rock Band, though, is that, like, Tom Sawyer by Rush, like, when you play that, I think they sort of put together the guitar and the bass on the guitar. Because there's, like, that one part, like, the like, those are power chords. Or, well, somewhat of a power chord. They're not, like, any fancy hammer-on stuff. Unless if I'm mistaken or something. I'm pretty sure the bass does all that other up and down stuff. So, I mean, like, I think the bass is pretty good in that band because it works like this. You got Geddy Lee, the singer, and he plays an organ and a bass. And the guitar player, I don't know his name. I always forget it. But yeah, he plays the guitar and he's really good. I'm pretty sure the drummer's first name is Neil, but I forget his last name. And yeah, he's an amazing drummer. Like, you ever hear that song 2112? He's like crazy. It's like a huge drum solo. Anyway, moving on with Guitar Hero 3. If you listen to Paranoid on Guitar Hero 3, if you listen to some of those power chords, they make the same power chords, only like, you know, like, say you'd have like a power chord that was like be red and then blue, and it'd be like that power chord. But sometimes when you extend that power chord, you add the yellow in between it, so it's just 3 together. Yeah, power chords would never be like that on a real guitar. I mean, like, when you see like a power chord that'd be like green, then you go to yellow, then blue. Yeah, those power chords are really similar to a real guitar power chord. Yeah, it's like those 3 things. That's the 3 in a row. Those fall more along the lines of open chords, which are very different. And then, what else pisses me off? You know what else pisses me off? Not writing a script. Oh yeah, here we go. Big one right here. Some people on YouTube just flip me up and just beat the... Alright, this mess me up completely. Alright, I'm talking about none other than extreme fanboy haters. You see these guys around, like, Master Lynx's account. They're all like, fuck you all fanboys. Oh yeah, and I hate it when you, like, spell fuck with, like F-U-K. Like, what the hell? You're too lazy to put down a C? Oh, and I hate those people that say pliz instead of please. They put P-L-Z. Like, please. Like, please rate and comment. Please. Please rate and comment. Like, whoa, what's that, man? What's that? And some people say thanks instead of thanks. And, like, I can understand, like, WTF, but I really don't like it. I really don't like WTF. Nor, like, OMG. Like, OMG. You sound like a chick. And even, it's annoying when chicks use it. Or girls. Or whatever you call them. Yeah, I hate it when people are like, I'm annoying and I think I'm awesome, but I'm not. And yeah. So that's pretty much all I got for you today. Or tonight. Or whatever. This is Stash. See you later.